As Liverpool navigates one of its most pivotal transfer windows in recent history, the club's ambitions shine through in its pursuit of top-tier talent. With fresh links to Newcastle United's Alexander Isak and a $69 million rated Wonderkid, the Reds are positioning themselves for a transformative summer. This article delves into the whirlwind of speculation, confirmed deals, and strategic moves that could define Liverpool's upcoming season under Arne Slot. Introduction: the stakes of the summer. Liverpool's transfer dealings have long been a mixture of bold moves and calculated risks. With 74 days remaining before the window slams shut, the club is making waves in the transfer market. Recent acquisitions like Jeremy Frimpong and Armin Pexi signal a clear intent to rebuild. Meanwhile, ongoing negotiations for Florian Wirtz and Milos Kirsis indicate that the club is far from done. But as Liverpool seeks to rejuvenate its squad, there are challenges to address. High-profile sales, including potential exits for Harvey, Elia and Darwin Núñez, could provide the financial leeway for further investments. Amid these dynamics, rumors surrounding Alexander Isak and other high-profile targets are setting the stage for a dramatic summer. Alexander Isak, the dream number 9. Alexander Isak's name has re-emerged in the transfer rumor mill, sparking excitement among Liverpool fans. The Newcastle United forward, who played a crucial role in his team's Champions League qualification last season, represents a tantalizing prospect for the Reds. Why Isak fits Liverpool's system? Isak's combination of pace, technical ability, and clinical finishing makes him an ideal candidate for Liverpool's attacking setup, with Florian Wirtz's imminent arrival adding creativity to the midfield and Mohamed Salah's lethal presence on the right. Isak could complete a formidable attacking trio. The challenges of securing Isak despite Liverpool's interest. Prizing Isak away from Newcastle will be no easy task. The 26-year-old is under contract until 2028, and Newcastle has made it clear they have no intention of selling. The Magpies' Champions League qualification further strengthens their position, making any deal for Isak exorbitantly expensive, breaking the British transfer record. It's a possibility if the Reds were to seriously pursue Isak, would be a significant gamble. Liverpool's strategy. Liverpool is reportedly banking on Isak's willingness to push for a move. However, there have been no indications from the player's camp that he is eager to leave Newcastle. As such, while Isak remains a dream signing, the reality of this transfer materializing seems slim without a major shift in circumstances. Dibbling: a $69 million Wonderkid in addition to Isak. Liverpool has been linked with another exciting prospect, a $69 million rated Wonderkid. While the player's identity has not been explicitly confirmed, sources suggest Southampton's young talent could be the target. The player profile: the Wonderkid is known for his versatility, creativity, and flair on the ball. Despite Southampton's relegation struggles last season, he stood out as a rare bright spot, attracting attention from several top clubs. Manchester United, Chelsea, and Manchester City are among the reported suitors. Alongside Liverpool, the competition securing the services of this young talent won't be straightforward. Competing against financially powerful clubs like Manchester City and Chelsea adds another layer of complexity. Additionally, RB Leipzig, renowned for developing young players, is also reportedly in the race. Liverpool's perspective: while the Wonderkid's potential is undeniable, Liverpool's current priorities may lie elsewhere. The wealth of options. Already an attacking midfield, signing him could be seen as a luxury rather than a necessity. The club's focus might remain on strengthening areas of immediate concern, such as the defensive midfield and fullback positions. Confirmed signings: Frimpong and Pexi. Liverpool has already made significant progress in the transfer market with the acquisitions of Jeremy Frimpong and Armin Pexi. These signings demonstrate the club's commitment to reinforcing its defensive structure and providing depth. Jeremy Frimpong, A dynamic fullback Frimpong's arrival from Bayer Leverkusen adds both quality and versatility to Liverpool's defensive line. Known for his blistering pace and attacking instincts, Frimpong is expected to thrive in Arne Slot's high-pressing system. His ability to contribute offensively while maintaining defensive solidity makes him an invaluable addition. Armin Pexi. A rising star, the young Hungarian defender, Armin Pexi has joined Liverpool with high expectations. Pexi's composure, tactical awareness, and ball-playing ability make him a perfect fit for the modern game. While he may initially serve as a backup, his potential to develop into a first-team regular is evident. Potential departures: Elliott and Nunez. Liverpool's transfer strategy is not just about acquisitions. Player sales are equally crucial to balancing the books and creating space within the squad. Two players who could be on their way out are Harvey Elliott and Darwin Nunez. Harvey Elliott, a promising talent. Elliott's development has been impressive, but his pathway to consistent first-team football at Liverpool appears blocked by the abundance of midfield options. A move could benefit both the player and the club. With potential suitors in the Premier League and abroad, Darwin Nunez, a misfit. Despite arriving with much fanfare, Nunez has struggled to find his place in Liverpool's system. With interest from Saudi clubs and others in Europe, a transfer could provide the funds necessary for further reinforcements. What's next for Liverpool? With several deals already completed and more in the pipeline, Liverpool's summer is shaping up to be one of significant transformation. The pursuit of Alexander Isak and the $69 million Wonderkid underscores the club's ambition to remain competitive on all fronts. However, challenges remain, from negotiating high-profile departures to navigating intense competition for top targets. As the clock ticks down to September 1st, Liverpool fans can expect plenty of drama, excitement, and perhaps a few surprises. One thing is certain: this transfer window could redefine the Reds' future. Danny Murphy names wow signing that would confirm Liverpool as clear title favorites. Former Liverpool midfielder Danny Murphy says that while the Reds are already well on the way to a hugely exciting summer, one signing could really seal the deal. Liverpool has made some excellent moves in the summer transfer market. Jeremy Frimpong has already been confirmed, and it won't be long before Florian Wirtz and Milos Kerkez are too, having won the Premier League title by 10 points last season. Liverpool looks set to install itself as the leading contender to win the league again in 2025-26. And while former Reds midfielder Danny Murphy is already pretty convinced by Arne Slot's side, he believes one signing in particular could make a huge difference. Alexander Isak would be the dream addition for most Liverpool fans, though such a deal has never seemed likely. At the back end of the season, Newcastle CEO Darren Eales said the Magpies would have to be crazy to consider cashing in. "I think so," Murphy said on TalkSport when he was asked if Liverpool was the favorite for next season's title. "I think you become favorites once you've won it. Then you make additions, and they have, or are doing. I know some of them aren't over the line yet. The big thing is who comes in and who goes out. I'm hypothesizing here, and it probably won't happen, but there's been some news about Isak possibly going to Liverpool as well. I know that sounds a bit wow, but can you imagine? All of a sudden, there's not a conversation. Of course, Liverpool are favorites then. Isak would, obviously, be someone who would appeal to Liverpool. And as evidenced by the signing of Wirtz, the Reds are prepared to go big when the right star is available. Newcastle has long insisted that Isak will not be going anywhere, though, and it holds a strong hand. The northeast side is looking at Brighton forward João Pedro at the moment, but it needs more depth in attack ahead of a return to European soccer. That is not a sign that its Isak stance is softening. Liverpool.com says Isak would be a dream signing for the Reds and most teams around the world. It has never felt that likely that a deal would be possible, though Newcastle is desperate to keep hold of its star man. Last season, it qualified for the Champions League and won a trophy, So it couldn't do much more to convince the Swede that it is on the right path. Liverpool is on another level, of course, but Isak is tied down to a contract. Newcastle wants to avoid becoming a selling club, and this year it doesn't have the same desperation around the PSR rules.